Greetings to you. This is Brandon, the freight broker with Alliance Logistics. We hope this message finds you in super health and spirit this morning. Thank God it's Monday. It's another beautiful week that's upon us with so many opportunities that await you and I. So I'm going to get right into this video this morning so that you can get onto those opportunities, and so can we. What I want to share with you this morning is probably the most difficult task that I've been faced with. And that task is building a freight broker business. Now, of course, I'm not sharing this with you to deter you from coming into the business, but I am sharing it to give you a more realistic idea of what you can expect as a freight broker or a freight agent. This is very, very difficult work. And when I say it's probably the toughest challenge I've ever had, I've done a few things in my lifetime. I was in the military for 10 years. I was an air traffic controller while I was in the military. I served in Iraq during the height of the war, 2003, 2004 time frame. I invested in real estate where I purchased and flipped houses. So I've done some things that definitely have presented challenge. But there's no challenge that I've faced that's been more difficult than building a freight broker business. And I would imagine that would be for any business, but I'm sharing this experience because this is what I'm doing. And it's been a very difficult task. And, you know, I kind of thought back to some time. I spent 8.5 years over in Kuwait. And we would go and take walks sometime, and you would see these huge holes in the ground in certain areas where where construction was going on. And of course, the bigger the hole, the bigger the building that would be built there. So when you think about it, there's a whole lot of work that goes on inside of the hole. That's where the foundation of the building is being constructed. And of course, a foundation is the strong part. That has to be the strongest part to ensure that the building can stand without falling. Of course, you're building it on a solid foundation. So there's a lot of work that goes in the hole. And there's so much work that goes there that sometimes we focus on the building. But what we have to understand is there's so much work that goes on in the hole before you can even come out to see the beautiful structures that we see. So what I guess I'm trying to convey to you is there's a lot of building that goes on before you ever move a load, before you, of course, get the phone to ringing like we want it to ring, before you start earning all of the dollars that you want to earn. There's a lot of infrastructure building that has to take place. You have to build that infrastructure before you can even think about all of the good that's going to come from it. Now, of course, you can, have that in your mind. Don't get me wrong. That's, of course, what gives you the energy to keep building. But at the same time, that cannot be just the focus of everything, that you think that this is suddenly going to come, it's going to open a business and all of a sudden the phone is going to start ringing. All of a sudden you're going to just start earning money. No, it doesn't work that way. How it works is a lot of building has to go on before these things come to fruition. Will they come? Absolutely, definitely. So it's a whole lot of work, a whole lot of hard slogging, but the reward is great. So I definitely don't want to deter you, but I want to be truthful and honest with you to make sure that you understand that this is a difficult task. Freight broker or freight agent, it's very difficult. And the reason why many people don't know about the freight broker industry is because it's so difficult. Everybody is not doing it. If it was easy, many people would be doing it. So it's not easy. Just as building any business is not easy, but building a freight brokerage is not easy by any stretch of the imagination. So I don't want you to have a false impression when you start to come into freight broker and a freight agent and think that it's just going to be so easy. And then when you confront the difficulty or you come in contact with the difficulty, you don't confront it, because you've been led to think that it would be easy, and when it's not that way, we kind of shy away from it. So just want to make sure that you understand the task that that awaits you when you get ready to come into freight brokerage. And hopefully this gives you a better understanding, and I'm sure you still have that fire and that energy to come into it, and you will do well if it's what you want to do. Bottom line. Okay, that's what we have for you today. I hope this was helpful. Again, visit our website, www.alliancelogistics.net. We have a blog there. We update it often for good information for those of you that are in the industry. It's specific to our industry. Also, if you like this video, click like at the bottom of the page or subscribe to our video. We'll continue to put these videos out in hopes that they'll help you in your freight broker business or your freight agent business. Thank you again so much for your time. We wish you well in all of your endeavors. Have a great, prosperous, and productive day.